receiving April Fools.
Actually experience something like that?
Oh, April Fool, me, I always do it to people. India man expert. Yeah, so people are really careful around me. Because I'll prank you right and you fall for it.
That's why I almost thought that you were not coming.
I nearly deceived you.
That's how we thought you were not coming.
Hey,
okay, it's fine. I've gotten my share. So please tell us who you are. And
I'm Freddie Brown. I'm a procurement specialist, mixologist.
What's a procurement specialist? You've been saying it on this show.
Procurement specialist. Procurement specialist. Every firm has a procurement specialist, and then so procurement specialist is how they call it. It's responsible for any goods, anything that a firm needs, whether being furnitures, anything. He has to pass through the procurement specialist. He has to approve, know where to get them from, survey the market, where to get the cheap, to bring money, to save money for the organization. So that's apparently what I do.
That's apparently what you do.
Yeah,
okay,
and then I'm an MC as well, and then I host shows, and then TV personality as well.
Hey, TV, that's right.
I've got some juicy thing coming up though for all the campuses in Ghana and then outside Ghana as well. But we are starting from Ghana. We start from
small. They start from somewhere.
Before we go up. So
that's right.
Watch out for it. Yeah.
All right, you have to play it. It's okay. All right, let's move to the beautiful young lady in the studio who is wearing like black and with her muse, with her pink lips, and I don't know if it's uncle with the hair.
Yeah,
talk to me, baby girl. What's up?
I'm cool. What's up?
I'm great.
You look splendid in your glasses and then
the big
hair.
I do this.
Hey,
I do this.
One, yeah, Germany vibes.
See, you are speaking into my future. You have seen something. Flesh and blood did not reveal this thing.
You know?
Yes. I receive it. Amen. Please tell us who you are and what you do.
Okay, so I'm Johan.
Yeah.
Twitter influencer. Or let me just say social media influencer, entertainment journalist. I know everybody knows what entertainment journalist is. I'm everywhere the party is. Okay. You understand? Yeah, that's basically what I do. And I'm the hype girl. I'm Afrogirl's hype girl.
I mean, we just saw what she does in action. But Twitter influencer, how do you make your money?
Influencer, you make it in a lot of ways. people would want to promote their songs, their brands, their company. They want you to post a flyer. And Ghana, everything is about money. Charlie, I can't get all the numbers and you just bring it and I'll just post it for you. See, but joke a crack. Yeah, that's
but do you look through the candidates? Like, let's say music. I want you to promote my music. Do you listen to the music and say that this one
I have a brand to build. I have a brand to build. So if I should just put out any music to my followers somewhere, otherwise someone will see me like this girl here. She just promotes some bamboo songs. So I listen to it first before I promote it for you.
Okay. So we are procurement specialist kakra, Twitter influencer kakra, entertainment journalist kakra. Anyways, that's why I've brought them here. Now we have a number of things to discuss, but I feel like this particular one, we can even spend the whole 1 hour discussing it. Now, Kamala Harris. I'm sorry. How do you pronounce it?
I've never pronounced it. I've pronounced it in my head.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know, that's what literally just happened. I pronounced it in my head. Yes. So saying it out loud is... I need to drink some secret. Pronounce her name.
What? I should pronounce it.
The U.S. Vice President. What's her name?
U.S. Vice President. Yes. But you were mentioning it.
Yes, so pronounce it for me.
No, you pronounce it again. I pick it up for me.
So Kamala Harris. I feel like I'm making that mistake, but Kamala Harris was in Ghana on Monday this week, actually. On Monday, and apparently she was here because Washington seeks to counter growing Chinese and Russian influence on the continent. And through the discussions and everything, we found out that U.S. would provide $100 million to Ghana and 4 other West African countries to help them deal with instability and violence from armed groups. And that's what she basically said when she came here. Now, see, in her coming, from the beginning, when she got to Ghana, Ghanaians have had problems. What she said in Ghana, we've had problems. The reactions from even the president and how they handled her situation, Ghanaians have had problems.
And the platform.
See, everything Ghanaians. So today, we have decided that we are going to break it down so that we talk about everything that you people are complaining about. So let's start from when she came. So now she came, and our own vice president, Dr. Baumia, went to meet her. We have pictures that you would see. So he met her at the airport and everything. They had done a podium. They said that, oh, my lady, as you have entered Ghana, dear, it's huge. It's a big deal. It's a big deal for Ghana. So because it's not happened in a while. So now a whole US, their vice president has come to Ghana to speak to our president and see the Ghanaian people and all of that. So as you've come there, they say something small for the girls and the boys. You understand? And the podium that they did, they said, I don't know what the theme was. I think maybe the theme was be Ghanaian. So, of course, the most Ghanaian thing ever is Kente. So they decided at the podium, they're going to decorate it with Kente, rich Kente podium. And I don't know, Ghanaians had a problem with that. Ghanaians had a I don't even know how else.
Me personally,
you had a problem with that.
I don't know whether they were going to welcome a fetish priest or something, or they were going to dance Adoa on the stage. I don't know what they were trying to dance out there.
They did dance Adoa, but
no, I mean on the podium.
The podium. Right.
I don't know what they were trying to prove. Like, at least if it's a normal something with a touch of Kente, fine. But you go and do this like. You're going to visit what is that? Like, when I saw this, I was like, on Twitter, what was like,
yeah,
we didn't know what to say. We're like,
what's going on? What's going? I mean, it's not. You see, you people, it's not that bad.
It is bad.
If you think about it, it's not that bad. It is
bad.
It's a representation of our culture. Our culture
has chopped their money. And she has gone home to go and bring her Kente. She gets to do this thing because.
My God. See, Johanna talks too much. Freddie, Freddie, no, do you have a problem with it?
But it's not that bad, though. It's not that bad.
You should stop being Ghanaians.
I will forever be Ghanaians in a certain way, but not in every way, yeah. But okay, it's not bad. It's not bad.
You see the railings. What if they had left the railings? It's like the railings to Kente. They're down there, Kente.
Except the stage. Even the cage.
Kente, everything. Kente.
I've done my face.
Well, it's too much. It's just in your face.
Oh,
that's the problem with it. It's just in your face.
When you are far, you know when I saw that, because like it was like the whole thing was Kente. Yeah. Everywhere was colors place.
But people are saying that somebody went to take block to go and
yes.
Oh no, the block
in Ghana, everybody takes block.
The block they don't take.
Even with the Christmas lights, someone go and take block and go and.
Oh no, that one is expensive.
No, if you are saying someone, do you know who that man is going to? Let me reveal a skit. If you say someone, you know who that man is going to His Excellency's daughter, because right now she's in charge for every.
I'm not sure she did this thing. If she's did this thing,
I mean, it's not like she.
It's not she doing it, though, but it came to her.
She gets it.
So she's in charge.
She gave it to the.
Wait, why are we saying that she's the one?
She's in charge because recently, I think the government released a statement that she will be handling every, how do you call it? In case there is a festival or something going to happen in Ghana, like the way we have the Afrogirl, the Afro Nations, she is in charge. So everything Ghana, as in entertainment, as in...
but this one is not entertainment.
No, it's not entertainment, but like this is a national, I say national, it's a national something. As in, I don't know if you, like, I just wanted to get what I'm trying to say. You see, even the underbridge, the painting, right now, she's in charge.
Of all,
she's in charge of everything,
I think maybe they were in a hurry to find someone. They didn't look for the right person. Because this is what I'm saying. This is a no-no. Like, what is this? I'm sorry to say, but please don't do this again.
I'm so confused. No, because I feel like we have so much, like, we have so much talent in Ghana. Eh? Look at wedding venues. Look at when you're doing your reception for weddings. Like, if you see weddings when they decorated a place. And you know that, oh yeah, some kind of wedding reception, when you see it, you can see that this one is money. This is a lot of money.
So
if a whole US vice president is coming to Ghana and we want to create, you know, that impression, I feel like
10 pieces of kente, it's coming.
I feel like
why you counted it?
And oh,
no, I just feel like
somebody said that the kente is not even proper.
It's not proper kente.
It's not me.
This kente that is all at Accra.
Johan,
you push it. Johan,
Charlie.
Yeah,
using the right words now. Thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
It's not me. I didn't say Afrogirl.
Please, we saw it on Twitter. Thank you. But I think we have some tweets because a lot of you had so much to say, including Johan and her people over there.
Her team.
She was the one who was leading them. Shout out to
Ben Quiet Twitter for life.
She was the one leading them to fight this kente battle. So let's check out some of the tweets. See, there is no difference. If you look at this tissue box, there is no difference. It's giving tissue box energy, and that's on period. So someone designed this, took 5 steps back, put their hands together and said, yes.
We've done it.
Someone allowed this whilst knowing that the lady is even coming to meet Ghanaian creatives. Not one creative could have been asked to design the podium, and that's actually really true because at the end of the day, so embarrassing. Ghana,
I'm not your emoji. Embarrassing now. Feeling shy.
Lazy design. They just slapped kente over everything.
You know.
Even the railings. Like, it's the railings for me. Why is it also wrapped in kente? We are waiting to hear the cost for the stage she's standing on. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like Ghanaians are scared that we'll someday somehow forget that kente belongs to them. And to be honest, that's true. They want to support culture so bad, they gotta do better. Why does everything look terrible? It's terrible. I feel like terrible is too harsh. Ghana needs a whole new government branding team. I know. As for that one day. By now, go and see the money that was paid for this crap. Let's see some 2 more tweets and then we go on. I want to see the budget for this atrocity because Sikano Ashe Ankasa. All right, so last week, you mean to tell me that there is no government house where she can speak to the people rather than speaking to them from the airport runway? Africa. Is this a problem? I don't
the person even has an AVI of Labour Party.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's not even a
Ghanaian.
I'm sure the person's not even a Ghanaian.
It's not even Ghanaian.
We are talking about the
Africa be wise. I think that's why he said the Africa. No, was it the Africa? Or
yeah, I think it was a mistake. Africa be wise. Africa be wise. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. But even before she got here, right? Apparently, her security team came to search our security team, and that one too was a huge thing for people. I don't know why. Okay, I mean, you people are here, but let's check out a video that came out. So her security team were searching some personnel from who work at the airport. So let's check it out. We'll be right back. Okay, so do you have a problem with the fact that when she was coming, her security team had to come and make the checks to make sure that everybody is, because she's a high, you know, she's very important. She's a very important personality. It's a whole U.S. vice president. So obviously, her security team they have to come and make sure that everywhere is secure for her to come in.
There's no problem with
There's no problem with
because it's someone else's president. What if the other country has planned something against their vice president? They have to take all the precautions. Yeah. So I feel what they did is cool. Like, they're just protecting their vice president. Yeah. That's also ready.
It's absolutely right. What they actually did was absolutely right. But I was being told this wasn't the security, but it was media personalities.
Some of them were airport security.
Some of them were airport securities. But even if they are airport securities, what they actually did was right, because this is a U.S. vice president. This is a country whereby our leaders, and then our leaders, of which we have appointed, go to beg money from. Oh yes, I would say this to you. This is not allegedly. This is not allegedly. Our leaders go for money to borrow. Our finance minister has gone there 3 times. I have okay. You let me not get into politics right now. No.
Please,
let me not get into politics right now. But
come for him.
Yo, see, I'm telling you facts, and then see with all this, and then if she's coming down, she has to be security-wise, because the nations can't afford to lose her. So
what you're trying to say is they actually feel we might steal her and ask for ransom or something.
See, let me give you an example. When the Nigerian president is coming down, I'm asking a question. When the Nigerian president is coming down, does he bring his security?
Because we are one people.
Everybody, no.
No, if you say we are one people, we are one people with the US as well. We are all one people. You get it?
No. Let's not get it twisted. But I feel everybody comes with their own security.
Everybody comes with their own security, but nobody sets our security.
No, but these people, they have their own rules, they have their own laws.
What I was told is that per laws and international all of those things, apparently, if our president goes to the US and he feels like his security is a bit, iffy.
Tempered with.
Yes. So he has the right to ask his security people to search whoever it is.
It's a law. I think it's a rule.
So it's something that he too can do. It's not like it's just like US. Person. Yes, it's not like
he can do, but he won't do. Oh,
exactly.
Because nobody has his time. Nobody has his time to eliminate.
Nobody wants to kill us.
Who?
We are strong.
I'm sorry,
we are already strong. Nobody wants to kill us.
Now the man himself, when he's coming, he has a handkerchief on his arm.
Please, don't do that. Don't do that. We are on international TV.
It's true.
Can you imagine?
Oh no, it's true.
International TV.
Oh, they have handkerchief.
Like
so
he ties.
What is it for?
Oh no, Ghanaian beliefs. Why don't you know Ghanaian beliefs?
Where did you see that?
Where did I see handkerchief? Charlie, I don't know, but I feel I need
to. Glasses.
It's true. See, if you see, okay, all right. So you have said it. You just keep an eye
on it.
Like when he comes to, just see if you would see handkerchief on his arm.
Okay. Yeah. You've heard.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, now moving on. I think after some time she met President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, our very own, and heartwarming welcome and everything. And they had, I think there were a lot of journalists at the Jubilee House or something, and then they were having a conversation, and they opened it up for people to ask questions. And one of the journalists asked a question about her stance on LGBTQ plus, right? And she gave a certain response, which for some reason people were angry about. But this is what she said. Let's take a look.
First of all, for the American press who are here, you know that a great deal of work in my career has been to address human rights issues, equality issues across the board, including as it relates to the LGBT community. And I feel very strongly about the importance of supporting the freedom and supporting and fighting for equality among all people, and that all people be treated equally. I will also say that this is an issue that we consider, and I consider, to be a human rights issue, and that will not change.
Yes, What's the name?
Sorry, Zolan Kano Young, of the New York Times.
Zolan Mr. Young, so thank you for the question. First of all, we don't have any such legislation here in Ghana. A bill has been proposed to the Parliament of Ghana, which has all kinds of ramifications, which is now being considered by the Parliament. It hasn't been passed, so the statement that there is legislation in Ghana to that effect is not accurate. No legislation. The bill is going through the Parliament. It's going through the Parliament. The Attorney General has found it necessary to speak to the committee about it regarding the constitutionality or otherwise of several of its provisions, and the Parliament is dealing with it. At the end of the process, I will come in. But in the meantime, the Parliament is dealing with it. And I have no doubt that the Parliament of Ghana will show, as it's done in the past, first of all, its sensitivity to human rights issues, as well as to the feelings of our population, and will come out with a responsible response to the proposed. The legislation was a legislation that is being provided as a private member's bill. It's not an official legislation of the government, but it is one that has been mooted by a handful of private members.
So our president was being very diplomatic with his response. He didn't say yes or no. I mean, after everything, he just said it's still in Parliament. They're supposed to do whatever they have to do with it, and then they bring it to him. That's when he will come in. But for now, he really doesn't have a say and all of that. And also Kamala too. If you listen properly, she didn't really even directly address LGBT. She didn't even really directly address. She just restated her stance on human rights. She said human rights. She is for human rights.
It includes everything.
She said when she said the human rights, she gave an example like LGBTQ. So why did she give that example? Human rights, there are a lot of human rights.
But she didn't.
So why did she? That's what she wanted to say.
No, but at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is
that they are the only people. They are the only people that don't have equal rights in Ghana.
Yes,
like
but
everybody.
you asked her a question about her stance on it, and she's telling you that at the end of the day,
she still stands on her point.
And that's the truth of the matter. That is why they are protected over there. So when she came and she gave her response, I feel like her response is a reflection of who she is and what she actually represents. So I don't see so let me give you a bit of people are attacking her and saying that she is promoting LGBTQ struggle with
LGBTQ.
This.
But see, let me be honest with you. I feel our leaders are very hypocrites. Sorry to say, but you see, the intention of this vice president coming to Ghana was for this.
It wasn't for this.
It was for this. Let me tell you. No.
You need to hear my intro. It's about anti-terrorism and the fact that Chinese and Russian people are like finding their way into the African community and they want to establish their hold. US wants to establish
the fact that they've already found their way. Ghana is full of Chinese people.
Exactly. That's why they are here to solidify, their whatever it is.
And then this is how come they will do, and then they will tie our hands behind our back. See, let me tell you, if someone let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let's say I am the US, and then you are Ghana, and then we've realized that we want to do something in your nation, but we don't know how to come and do it. So we would have to lure you, make sure you are cool with everything, and then at the end we tie your hands behind your back. You get it? So I give you money, I give you everything. So right now, when I request for something, you can't deny it.
So what are they requesting for?
This is for the LGBTQ.
Listen, let me remove this. Let me remove. When a girl and a boy, a boy likes a girl, they'll use
KFC,
can I take you out?
yes.
At the end of the day, the girl
and then when they request for, that's it. That's the truth.
But the thing is, what if that's not the reason? Maybe
my confusion? My confusion is that she wouldn't have even spoken about it if she wasn't asked. That is my whole point.
She still spoke about it.
Yes, but
so who asked that question?
It was a journalist. Somebody in the audience was the one who asked.
I didn't watch that part of the video because I thought she actually asked the president.
No, it was a question and answer.
Okay.
So they asked her, what is her stance on LGB.
Was a journalist or wise journalist or black?
I don't know.
If it's a white journalist,
it was a wise journalist. I actually saw the video. I saw. Oh no, see.
If it was a white journalist, they planted a journalist there to me ask that question.
Let me tell you something. See, if you see an African journalist, you know this is an African journalist. When you watch the video, I don't know if they could go back and do something. You see, the accent of the one who asked that question was kind of a British accent.
Please.
Like,
Thank you,
baby. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm stuck.
Yes, you are stuck.
But I actually feel the president's response was okay.
It wasn't okay. He was beating around the bush. He was beating around the bush.
But if he messed up, Ghanaians.
I know. But you know what? We'll come back and we'll talk about it again. Let's take a minute to think about our ancestors and what we are going to say on live television. Are we saying that we are against human rights?
I'm not saying I'm against.
Please, let's go for a quick break. We'll be right back.
Hello there, Ghana Month is here again, and this year we're focusing on promoting local businesses by protecting Ghanaian startups. If you own or manage a startup not more than 5 years old, sign up to our promotional packages created to introduce your products and services to thousands of our viewers. From interviews to various ad placements, content creations, and more. This month, we are determined to give your business that extra boost it needs. Visit mx24.app/Ghana month to register your business today. For more information, you can call us on 0592 292 746 or send us a message on the same number 0592 292 746.
An opportunity missed once cannot be missed twice. Now, you've got the power in your hands. Vote for your favorite beverage to win the most prestigious award, Product of the Year, by dialing *844*130# or visit www.GhanaBeverageAwards.com from 13th March to 12th April. Voting is free. The more you vote, the higher the chances of your preferred beverage winning the Product of the Year. Terms and conditions apply. For more details, contact 020-2222-095. Ghana Beverage Awards is in partnership with Ministry of Trade and Industry, Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Ghana Tourism Authority, Consumer Protection Agency, Food and Beverage Association of Ghana, Food Research Institute CSIR, and our media partners. Ghana Beverage Awards, inspiring excellence in Ghana's beverage industry.
Dummy dribbles to the right. He's got an opportunity on the edge of the penalty box. He's gone past the defense. This must surely be it. It's in. It's a goal.
Only 150 pesos. You can win up to 16.5 million Ghana cedis in the Betway Atina Ketia Jackpot. A jackpot muhine. Bet responsibly, not for persons under the age of 18. This advert has been approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana.
Ben ready?
Match lovers, this is for you.
$0.5 incorrect. 48 incorrect.
50 candidates from top junior and senior high schools in the country will battle it out on higher order thinking mathematical concepts for the bragging right on who is the best young mathematician in the country. Who has the brain speed? Who is more accurate?
279. Negative 210.
Correct.
We have a winner for this.
Mathleticus, we love math! Showing this and every Saturday on MX24 TV at 3 p.m.
Soldiers for my back, so I stand firm. Living pictures like Tupac, man, I FM. When you send me famous, yeah, had a selfie. You really see track I tap, but didn't be bad, man, selfie.
Voice of Tertiary, this and every Sunday live, 5 p.m. on MX24 TV.
Voice of Tertiary.
What's up world, what's up Africa, what's up Ghana? My name is Kobiche and welcome to Artist Vibe Africa.
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 It's Artist Vibe Africa.
With Kobiche.
With Kobiche.
With Kobiche.
It's Artist Vibe Africa with Kobiche.
This is going to be the hottest entertainment show to hit the continent of Africa. And hey, I'm going to interview your favorite artist, my favorite artist, and our favorite artist.
Many men shall die because of the beauty of another man worldwide. Ananas, yeah. Ananas, yeah.
Artist Vibe Africa.
Welcome back, people. Now, if you missed it, we are talking about Kamala Harris's visit to Ghana and all the controversies surrounding it. We've gone through the Aquaba tissue podium, the Kente podium. We've gone through the security personnel, the U.S. security personnel actually checking and, securing the environment at the airport. And then now we are at Kamala's response to the LGBTQ plus. Why do I struggle with it? LGBTQ plus question that she was asked. She was asked what is her stance on LGBTQ plus. And then, I think her response was very valid. But my dear young man, Freddie, are you saying that you don't support human rights?
When you say human rights it's actually a broad.
Yeah,
it's actually
very,
broad.
broad.
It's very, very broad.
Yeah.
And then we have aspects, but you can't use smartness to come and beat the nation.
Oh.
Let me tell you, because me like this, you see, let's be frank here. When you say human rights, when you say human rights, there are various rights. You get it.
Yes.
But to LGBTQ, it's no. It's a no. So, see, I'm coming, let me ask you a question. You came into this world through a male and a female. And then you want to come and legalize a male and a male, a female and a female. Why? For what?
You know something? I actually feel whatever everybody wants to do,
they should do it.
Nobody's problem. Like,
exactly.
No, you can't say it should be nobody's problem. See, if I pull a gun, no. See, let me tell you,
you're not doing it. They're not trying to initialize your siblings or anything into it. Why?
No,
what's
see,
the problem with it?
No, see the statement she made.
I just want to understand.
You see the statement she made. Like, what everybody wants to do, they should. If I pull a gun right now, I say I want to shoot.
No.
It's also my right. I could also say that.
It's your right to take someone's life.
Thank you. Okay.
This is a relationship. I feel like this is so trivial.
No, you see
like it's literally just a relationship between you and someone. No, listen. Think about how somebody wants to get married to a partner and then their parents say no, and then you are trying to understand why your parents are saying no, and then they just say they just don't feel like.
See, this is a two different thing.
No, because we are talking about relationships. I don't want you to bring gun into it because that is about causing injury to someone.
And then what they are doing also causes injury. Let me tell if a guy and a relax. See, if a guy and a guy are doing the thing, regard to that they are gazing something. Is it not injury? Then at the end,
injury.
Hey,
what is the injury?
No, I feel attacked. I feel attacked right now. I feel attacked.
No, I want you to express what you are saying.
And I'm expressing what I'm saying by...
And I'm saying, what is the injury?
Like, does it affect you in any way?
It doesn't affect me, but the people doing the thing affects them. Because at the long run, is it my body? For real, but...
At the long run, I need you to land.
At the long run, they end up going to the hospital, wasting...
Okay, so if as we are here, and I go to a private hospital, do I use your money?
And you go to a private hospital.
Yes.
You don't use my money.
Yes. So even public hospital, let me say, even public hospital, if I'm not on NHIS, am I not paying the full amount? What is really the problem? I want to understand. What is your problem with it?
See, my problem...
His problem is he's an African.
See, it's not my problem is an African. No, it's not by African parents. I get the aspect that even by African parents, and then we still the African children wants to go to the outside. And then when we want to go to the outside, these laws have been passed out there. So when you go, you just live your life. You just live your life.
Okay.
But the thing is that, see, let me be frank with you. Things that are not right, you just tell them it's not right.
Okay, why is it not right?
This is not right because okay.
Because unless you are coming from a biblical point of view, I don't understand why it is not right. Because you came from a medical point of view and you said that they are hurting each other. And I can tell you for a fact that men are sleeping with women and hurting them. Yes, there is that. So if that is your problem, then I don't get it, because heterosexual relationships are also towing that line, and that is a different. So your problem is just the fact that it's a man and a man. You just can't comprehend. You just can't comprehend why as a young
energetic man, you feel for another young energetic. It makes sense.
Exactly, and I need you to understand that it might not make sense to you, but it happens.
It makes sense to them,
and that is it. And you see, you don't have to condone it. You don't have to, but you don't have to say, like, be extremely negative towards them. You can just watch them and pass. Yes, that's all I want you to
do. So I'm coming. If you are watching them and pass, Charlie,
how does that does it influence you? I want you to understand something. If you see two, like a gay couple, does it influence you to be gay?
Does it influence me to be gay? It will never influence me to be gay.
So
and then if I see such things, I'll lash you. To be frank.
You know why? What is your problem?
Let me tell you something.
What's your problem?
Let me tell you something. No,
he doesn't like it. His soul doesn't like it.
Yes.
It doesn't sound right.
It's fine. It's okay to feel that way. I just need you to understand that they actually feel love for each other, and that is it. And that's all. That's all there is.
Right, so let me ask you a question. So when they actually feel love for it, you see, even sex, it comes up with rape. It comes up with rape. A guy would see a lady and then rape the lady. So are you trying to say that when we pass these laws, a guy can see a guy and rape the guy?
So you see, that's the problem, is the nuances that are involved with the legal aspect. So I feel like that's. So I was speaking to a lawyer, and then she was explaining that it's really inside, like when we take rape, for example, rape is basically a man has slept with a woman, and so then now when you are talking about transgender, it's because the person is initially a male and then now they switch to become female or something, and then now so then there's a lot of confusion involved inside. So that's the small nuances that she feels like is delaying the passing of, because once you pass it, it goes down to even the fundamentals of human rights.
You get it.
That is very different from you just not liking and then saying that
personally, the reason why I will not want them to pass such a bill is not because I don't agree to girls decide to wake up and just ignore all the manly things and go for the womanly. That's to me. The reason why I wouldn't want them to pass the bill because it affects other people too, like pastors. You are forced to bless a marriage. You're not supposed to, because in your Bible doesn't support this gay lesbianism thing. So if it's passed, you can't say no. Okay. You have to force. And there are so many churches. If not, the churches in Ghana will not do that. Yeah. So if it's passed, my dad is a pastor. They would have to force my dad to do something he doesn't want to. But that's the only reason why I wouldn't want it to be passed.
You see, when we are talking about the law, it does not go with religion. Because at the end of the day,
the law is saying
now everybody...
It's legalized, so you can't say you won't bless me.
Yes, I understand that, but and I'm trying to make you understand that the law doesn't take into consideration your religion.
Issues as
do you understand? Because at the end of the day, then now it becomes a bit some way, because
that's why
then
it's Islam,
then traditionalists, because
that's why it's a problem. So according to me, if it's left with the pastors and they shouldn't legalize it. But if it's left with someone who has woken up and said, I've seen soft ass, I want hard ass, go and hard ass yourself, bro. I don't give a shit.
Please, language.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Please.
That wasn't me.
Afrogirl, let me ask a question.
That wasn't me. I'm very sorry.
Afrogirl, let me ask a question.
This topic is really interesting to you people.
See, it's not that it's interesting, but like when we pass this law, I'm crying for the kids coming up.
Why?
For real, because when this law is being passed and then it's been legalized, you see, when in primary they teach the children sex education and stuff. Have you ever had a thought of it that when this law is being passed, these kids will be taught like that kind of education?
I need you to understand that when they are teaching the kids your body parts, or this is what sex is like, and this is when you were being taught in whatever class, did they even teach us?
They do.
They taught us.
They do teach.
I don't remember.
They don't go inside.
Exactly. And I feel like that is exactly how they will handle it.
And then see.
So I also need you to understand that it's not like the children that you think you are thinking about. It's not like they've not seen
children.
See,
they've seen it.
They've seen it.
All you need to do is to now explain to them that, you know what, this also exists. This also exists, and just leave the information.
So a choice for you for them to choose what they want to do.
Tame your child the way you want it. Tame your child the way you want it.
Is that not how you were brought up? Were you brought up to be fornicating?
When you went to school, they teach you that.
Brought up to
no, I wasn't brought up to fornicate.
Yes, so why are you fornicating?
Some of you are fornicating on a regular.
No, put it to him.
No, how are you putting it to me?
Why are you fornicating? Why?
I don't fornicate. I'm a holy child.
It's against the Bible.
It's against the Bible.
But at the end of the day, you still went to do.
Yeah.
So you cannot blame anybody.
Don't do this.
It's okay.
Don't steal the milk from the tree.
You have decided that you don't want to accept what we are saying. But it's cool. It's cool. At the end of the day, Jubilee House, we saw that US flag colors, Ghana flag colors.
LGBT.
And then you people say it is LGBT.
LGBT colors. LGBT colors were there.
Posted that. Pray for Ghana. Can you for Ghana? Look at what they are bringing. Hey, Ghana for.
I think we have the that will show it, but we also have pictures of what, because US colors were just, and then Ghanaian colors were, and you people said that Kamala carried LGBT
what is happening
from US. And she said that
she wait for explanation. Like, Ghanaians, we are so extra.
Pray for Ghana. My goodness. I think
but some do exaggerate, like some just over-exaggerate over certain things.
I think
there's this Twitter guy called Ghana Social. The way he exaggerated it.
That boy. Oh my goodness. I don't even know
what so
to
funny.
Say. But I think we have some tweets, so let's check them out. So this, pray for MAGA Ghana, LGBTQI colors at Jubilee House. Very incredible because of US Vice President, Kamala. My goodness. Kamala Harris's visit Cry for Mother Ghana. Hey. So that's the picture of what it looks like. Do you blame people for thinking it's LGBTQ? Because I mean, the colors, the way the colors
trades are too bad. Like this colors, what shows that this color is LGBTQ?
I mean, we like colors. LGBTQ is colors.
LGBTQ that half places red.
No,
I
feel like
if white, blue.
If the other side had US flag, and then the Ghana side had the Ghana flag. You see, instead of the Ghana flag being in the middle. If the flags were one and at the other, maybe people would have figured it out.
Ghanaians will not even wait for explanation.
No, because this one is some way. Because you won't be that.
It's when the lady came, they are trying to show some kind of respect and unity.
Already, Wakoya press conference, I'll say LGBTQ is human rights. And she's supported. So if in the evening, after that, in the evening, we come and we see all of those colors, so we will say that.
I won't be surprised that someone will go there and go and blow tongues to change their mind.
Alright, so this is for me, this LGBTQ or whatever it is will not add anything to my basic. Those who will do. And even people are doing it openly while others do it secretly. So what's up? Talk about the broken hearts and disappointments your MPs have given to you.
Of course, yes.
But people like
the person is saying what we are saying.
Yeah.
If the person will do, the person will do. What is your problem?
So if you do it, just do it secretly. If you are doing it,
to do it secretly.
But why do you want laws to be passed? See, even in clubs, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. It's just disgusting when you go to club. So right now you go to club and you see a guy dancing, smooching each other.
What is your problem?
Charlie.
Please, that is Ghana flag and USA flag. Aside LGBTQ, what else do some of you think about again? Anyways. Hey, my goodness, I cannot say that. Oh, sometimes stop politicizing everything. Does LGBTQ have white in its colors? Now say all they know is colors. It's colors. Plenty colors. That's it. What colors do you see? A, Ghana and USA flag. B, Ghana and MPP flag. C. Why do you both do this?
It makes it here nice.
Let's stop spreading falsehood. Sorry, this doesn't make sense.
Some of you too. Your errors are too.
I know.
This doesn't
when
you're
typing, please sit back and type and read, and before you put this out there. You see the reason people insult you guys. After all the education your father invested in, you can't differentiate between USA colors and Ghana colors. It's a bit. Nah, you all in the comments are telling me you don't see USA flag colors and Ghana flag colors. For someone who is concerned about LGBT+, at least know the colors. People are so obsessed with LGBTQ that a mere display of Ghana and US colors is creating a hollow balloon. Education must lead us from irresponsible opinions to true responsible judgment. It must lead us from chance and arbitrary, to rational clarity and intellectual order. Change your mindset and it will help Mother Ghana. It's Kamala Harris, not Kamala Harris. Okay, so this is the last tweet. Politics is our problem in this country. Where is the LGBTQ plus colors in this pic? When cross assembly. Anyway, so Freddie, what are your last words on this LGBT?
My last words on this LGBTQ. You see, as a nation, we just have to do what the people want. It's not just.
It's not what the people want that you always listen to.
No, see, I believe we have to do what the people want.
If a baby likes toffee, and every day, morning, afternoon, evening, they say they want toffee, will you give them toffee? Knowing very well that it will affect them, will you give them? They are fans. They say
see
they
this
want
question you're asking. This question I'm supposed to ask you this question, knowing very well that the toffee would affect you, but I still want toffee.
But how will it affect me?
You're asking me how will it affect you?
No, because the people are saying certain things. The people want a lot of things. So if you decide that you are listening to everybody,
See, let me say something. If the leaders wanted, they should let the nation vote about this thing. If you want LGBT, you go and vote. If you want
no, the African parents. African parents, this guy, they are born and this.
Thank you. So it's definitely no.
The family members.
The funny thing is, you think that it's against your culture, but a lot of your culture, they actually embrace it some way, somehow. Have you seen the recent Howard? Do you see were you following?
No, I wasn't.
If you go on the grounds, it's not the one that you see maybe on TV. Or if you go on the grounds and then you are following the people who are taking the quick way and then they're doing. You see men who are dressed like women wearing all these things.
Oh, I know. Are you talking about that thing? That thing has been since.
It's
actually just for fun. You see,
no. I need you to understand.
Let me even tell you this. Even in Commonwealth, Legon, even in Commonwealth, when it gets to Menim, like guys dress like ladies.
I've been there. I've seen what you're talking about. But that is just like it's fun. It's joking around. We are wearing things and then we laugh, and then we are wearing.
It has been like that. It has been like that since. It has been like that since.
Yes, but I need you to understand that it's not joking that they are joking. How do you say homo? The people that are taking the things and then they are getting a spirits.
No, the spirit people don't wear ladies things. The spirit things. The guys don't wear the ladies.
They are not joking.
Listen,
they are not playing.
See. Let me tell you something.
Okay, let's see.
I've lived in the Ghana community for a quite number of years. And then when it gets to that side, guys even in my household and like my neighbors, dress like females, put on wigs, put on stuffs in their breast, just go for the walk.
There is that. And then there are certain people that they focus on. They are doing certain, I don't know, incantations and then
those who carry the box. Are you talking about those who carry the box? See, no. See.
No, but I need you to know that it's not like they don't know that it exists. So, and even in the gang community, we've even seen videos. I don't know if you remember, there was a time where on Twitter there was this lady, she was speaking Gal. I didn't understand the Gal, but when I looked through the comments, I saw that apparently she has a girlfriend, and then the girlfriend is breaking up with her or something, and she was apologizing for, and then people were, and apparently the people who were around her were saying something for her that don't leave her, like those things. You see, the people you think that is not part of your culture, they know it.
No, this is just an individual. Afrogirl.
There are things that happen in our environment. Maybe you don't talk about it. Even my mom, right? Yeah. She knows somebody who, like, she's lesbian, and they've all sort of accepted, and look at her age, like her age mates, and they've all sort of accepted
her. Okay, that's how she is.
That's okay, yeah. Even when she was growing up, she realized that there's this guy in their house. Every day he's feminine, like those things. So she's not surprised if maybe he has traveled outside, and then for some reason, like because outside is legalized, so then he can show that he's with this particular. So we see it, we know it. It's just that it's hard for us to understand.
Yes, and then we don't want to allow it. See, we see it, we know it, but we don't want to allow it because
all they are saying is, at the end of the day, if I'm looking feminine or I've worn this type of trouser and then I'm in a car, you don't have to beat me because you think that I'm gay. What if I'm just effeminate? Okay. What if I just speak like a woman?
Okay.
All these people are being affected. I need you to look past the fact that people are having sex.
Yes, I look past that. I look past that side.
Yes.
I look past that side. And then, how they call it? It's not right for if I dress like a lady and I sit in a car.
No,
it's not right for you to beat me.
I don't even want you to go far as dressing like a lady.
I speak like a lady. I walk like a lady.
It's just I'm just this person.
Yeah, we see some people.
We are still talking about LGBTQ+. Okay. Yes, please. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go. Right now, guys, I'm now the host. I'm listening to them. So let's go.
Give it away. We have one last thing to discuss, please. All right, let's wrap it up.
Still no. I just don't
support it.
It doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right because like our kids are going to suffer for real.
Anyways, moving on. Now, Kamala Harris is, I think, as part of her, her exploration of Ghana, she decided to go to Cape Coast Castle to,
what they did
think
to us
about her past, yeah, her black heritage. You know, she's partly black. So they told her about everything that happened at the Cape Coast Castle. And I think me and you that are watching me and me, the last time we went there, we were children. And we went there for excursion. But then these grown-ups are going there. And then when they come and then, like, at home,
they'll be crying and be behaving like you don't know that their people were the ones that did it.
But they've done it.
Crying and things. And then you people say you don't understand. You don't understand that sometimes, like after hearing those sad stories and seeing them with your eyes, seeing the place, seeing that, hey, they whip human being with this, or they kept as many as 200 or 300 people in some tiny room, and that at this place, they will bring all the women here to stand, and the leader will come and stand there and point, I want you, come and let me sleep with you, and all of those things. People are saying that after everything, you don't understand why Kamala is crying and that she's lying.
The reason why Ghanaians don't understand is because Ghanaians, first you are white, we are Bruni. So it is your people that did it, so that's why you crying. That's what Ghanaians don't understand. Like, why would you cry? You are a Brony.
Yep.
And the Brony people did to us, so please. It's sad, so she's supposed to cry.
It's sad. Even if she's a Brony, I have to say. and then the Brony people did it to us, and then I think she felt that was bad. Yeah. So like guilty conscience. Yeah. Like, so why we are all humans, and then why people decide to do this to black, even if she's not a black, even if she's not from any side of the black,
when they come here, they still feel
like it's normal. It's normal. It's just normal.
And they say they feel their ancestors over there.
They feel their ancestors.
Yeah.
Wow.
They feel like you can feel a presence. You know, these people, most of them, some of them, they are not even Christians or Muslims. They respond to a higher power and to those things. So they feel the universe and they feel the energy. Like when you say energy has changed in this place, like some people are
actually into that. Like they're into that.
They actually feel it because some of the whites were buried there. Those who died out of malaria.
How do you say white? There are some people that were.
Some of the people died. The colonial masters, some of them died with their wives and they were buried there because of malaria. So maybe they feel the connection from the underground of the people that died.
But the other black people, I think they've dragged some, what's her name? I've forgotten her name. She came to Ghana to do some performance, and then she also went to Cape Coast Castle and she was crying and things. No, some musician. And she came in after crying, you people dragged her.
Oh, the thing is sad. When you go and tell you the story, it's sad. So they will cry. They are humans. They will cry. Unless you don't have heart. You will cry. Oh, why are they doing that? She cried, and there was a crying. Thank you very much.
But I'd like to ask one question. Who told the story?
No, but they have
historical people, like
the tour guides are there, and I think those are information that they have.
At times, I feel
they've added something.
They add something, or they make it so.
After that experience, someone who lived, someone who was around that saw everything that happened.
Yeah.
That
So when a person explains like emotional, like the person says it as it's like, oh, okay.
And then as I tell you, you know that human beings, when I tell you something, you are going to say,
I'll add spices to it.
Exactly. So, I mean, no
and I have to be careful of her on Twitter. I have to be careful of you on Twitter.
Me, I'm loud on Twitter. I'm very different from.
You have to be afraid.
I have to be afraid. Because if she's boldly saying she adds some.
No, that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. You can't just go and say, otherwise it's not be nice. I'll come and tell you your shirt is white, then you need to go into your shirt is white. No, hey, your shirt. What it did?
Gonna say, hey,
what's that? No, so the parazone, yeah, to make it nice, like to make the story nice.
Anyway, so I think that's about it for today. I've enjoyed our conversation. I liked our banter, the LGBTQ.
You continue.
We'll continue after the show. We'll continue because like
I'll be the referee. Continue.
But please tell us where we can find you on social media.
Okay, so on social media, let me just say Twitter. Okay. On Twitter, this is Johan Cute3. I'm very loud. Please, if you see me tweet, it's not me. It's
Johan,
my hand.
What?
Johan Cute3.
Cute.
Yes.
C-U-T-E.
Yeah.
There's three.
As cute. Yeah. So on Instagram, Johan_cutie. On TikTok, Facebook, everywhere, Johan_cutie. But Twitter, there. If you see me tweeting, it's not me, is my hand.
We'll cut it off.
Eduardo, tell us something.
All right, so on all platforms, I'm Freddie_Brown, like Freddie, FREDDIE _ then the Brown. And then on IG, it's the same thing, but on IG, there is a Z after the N, that's the Brown. But I'm more active on Snap. Actually, hers is Twitter, and mine is Snap. I know you've encountered me, but please, let me be.
Mr. Pape.
I beg you, let me be.
Since you have been
if somebody says active on
on
Snapchat, if somebody says active on Snapchat,
you will never believe it.
Make your decision on your own. But you can find me on social media at @the_girl. And yes, so that's about it for today. I'll see you next week in a new episode of MX Social.
Happy April Fool, you know.
Happy April Fool.
Happy April.